eh? Now you've done a great job, okay?
Yes.
Now that's my boy. And I'm sure your sister is already asleep. That's my boy, yeah? Hi, honey.
Hi.
Yes, how was your night with the girls? Let me assist you this.
Thank you.
You know, I've just put the kids to bed. The house is all tidied up. The kitchen, beautiful just like you are. Now, what do you say? Doesn't it look like a perfect evening just for you and me? Huh?
Mom!
I'm here now. Go to sleep.
Hey.
Just drop it. Not tonight.
Hey. I mean, have I done something wrong? Look, I was kind of looking forward to tonight, just you and me.
It's just that I'm a little upset. Haven't you heard?
Heard what?
About George and Sylvia. Sylvia left him.
What?
It's true.
You're joking, right?
Sylvia told me herself. Hasn't George said a word? The two of you act together, yet he hasn't said anything.
George has not said anything to me.
Maybe because he was unfaithful.
George, unfaithful.
Poor Sylvia. How's she going to survive? No job, no education.
Are you really sure? Because when they got married, George told me that that Sylvia was the perfect wife for him. I mean that she was the woman that he wanted.
Apparently, Sylvia has not been enough for him. I wouldn't think George would do such a thing. I don't trust anything
Wait,
anymore.
my dear, look, love. Let's not think about other people's problem, okay? Let's just forget. Look, sweetie, I know this is too much to take in. But I was just thinking, you know, if it is sad that a couple that we know is separating, you know, I was just thinking, don't you think it is important that we do everything possible to see to it that the same does not happen to us? Hello? Esther, I'm made to understand that you are doing very well at the Teachers College. That makes us very happy, you know. I'm sure that your mother and grandparents are proud of you too.
Thank you for the opportunity you have given me.
I spoke to your mother yesterday. She's looking forward to seeing you again. Half a year is quite a long time.
Can I stay here over the holidays? Well, at least for part of the holidays.
Don't you want to go home?
Home? I feel like my home is here now. I mean, what is there to go to? Everything was taken by my father's family. And they're probably angry because I'm not their family, Bara. And my mother, she's living in a small room with my grandfather, grandmother, and 2 sisters.
Look, we understand that you're still upset, but you must not talk like that. They are your closest family. And family is the most precious thing anyone can have right now.
Of course, it's nice to hear that you feel at home here. But I really think you should go home. Your mother is looking forward to see you and for you to help on the farm.
I will visit my family. I just need some more time here after I finish school. Then I'll go home.
Well then, I'm happy that you like it here. I'm sure it won't hurt if you stay here a few days longer, if that is what you want.
I heard that Sylvia and George separated. I don't understand. I mean, how is it that two people who are in love suddenly fall out? You two are in love, right? Have you ever imagined that someday it would end?
There are many reasons why a loving relationship can come to an end. Besides, we do not know exactly what happened between Sylvia and George. We just heard of it ourselves.
It's another woman, right? Just like my father. Why do people do such things?
Adultery is a big betrayal.
Hey, let's not start judging until you know what really happened. Yes, come in.
Hi. Hey. Good evening.
Evening.
Hi, John. Want some food?
No, thanks. I've just eaten. And we need to be leaving soon anyway. We're meeting up with some friends in a short time.
Okay. Well, anyway, Esther tells me that you both got very good grades in this term. Congratulations.
We both worked very hard. Thank you for the meal. I can do the dishes when I come back later. Is that okay?
It's okay.
I'll bring her home safely.
All right. No problem.
Thank you.
Likeable boy, eh?
My head is completely messed up. I don't know whether I did the right thing. I couldn't take it anymore. What did I do wrong? I have been a good wife. I did everything he asked me to. Rebecca, I really lived up to the church's ideal of submission.
So, has this been going on for a long time?
George had been working late more and more for some time. I really felt sorry for him. He was always so tired. He even couldn't sleep with me as often anymore. And I thought maybe it had something to do with me.
But Sylvia, why didn't you say a thing, anything?
I
to me.
I felt it was wrong, that it was being disloyal. What did I know about how city marriages ought to be? I thought that's how marriages work here in the city. My kids were a good distraction. I spent most of my time. We had a good life. We didn't lack anything. Why should I complain?
Didn't you suspect anything?
Well, there was this one time that a lady called me. She didn't tell me who she was. She told me that George had been unfaithful to me for several years. That they had been traveling together on business trips.
And so?
I didn't believe a word of what she told me. Then I told Joe that a crazy woman had called. He denied it, of course. At first...
It's okay, Sylvia.
At first, I felt relief. Then it began to bother me. What if? Then one day he left his mobile phone at home. I found this message. Thanks a lot for our hot weekend. Love spending time with you and talking with you. That was the worst. Not that they had slept together or anything. But he had spent so much time with her. I hate him. When I confronted him with the message.
It's okay, Sylvia.
When I confronted him with the message, he accepted everything. Everything.
Sylvia, I'm so sorry. Abdo and I did not realize anything out of the ordinary.
Stop.
Yeah, good.
So, George,
Yeah, man.
why didn't you say anything?
What should I tell you?
How did it all start?
These things just don't start. She works at one of our customers' office. She was nice to talk to. Well, actually, not just nice. She had interesting thoughts. Oh, she was very interesting.
But from interesting thoughts to this.
These things happen faster than you think. But I think I made a mistake, Abdo.
You sure did.
I shouldn't have married Sylvie in the first place.
George, are you serious? Wait, let me get this straight. I remember I had a friend who always said that he wanted a wife who was born in the countryside. A wife would be concerned with her husband, her home, and her children. And that is what you got out of Sylvia. A good, old-fashioned wife. What happened?
It's true, but I was wrong. What I wanted actually turned out to be not good enough after some time. It was okay at first and I enjoyed being the boss, but gradually it became rather irritating. I could not hold a simple conversation with her anymore. She had no opinions of her own. Even when it came to love making, she could not initiate, just waited for me to do everything. We simply had nothing in common anymore.
Do you know how cynical you sound? You chose a woman out of your own free will. You just can't run away from that.
Well, it is true I wanted a traditional wife who would follow into the traditional wife role. And it was working well for some years, but let me tell you the truth. I can't say, I don't have anything bad to say about Sylvia.
So whose fault is that?
But listen, we really have, after some time we had totally nothing to talk about.
So whose fault is that?
Fault? It's not anyone's fault. She stopped to contribute. She had totally nothing to contribute. All she cared about was her home, the children, and making herself up. She was not interested in sex anymore either. And after all that, my friend, it is very easy. Very, very, very easy, man.
She had nothing more to contribute?
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. The kids are now asleep. And I'm just waiting for Abdo to come home soon. Yeah? Of course she's coming home for the holidays. She just needs a few more extra days. And I feel she has worked so hard and she deserves to be around for a few more days before she comes. John? Yeah. Esther's boyfriend. Yes. He's a nice boy from a good family. No. Nothing serious, I guess.
Abdul, have you forgotten the meeting about the new strategic plan? Hurry.
I'm sorry. There was a meeting at work.
You could have called.
But you see...
I see what? Now I see how Sylvia must have had it.
But at least you could let me explain. Hey.
What's going on?
I don't know. Good night.
Good morning, Auntie.
Morning, how are you?
Yeah. And you?
I'm good. How was your night?
Okay. What happened here yesterday?
What do you mean?
There was food on the table, but no one had eaten.
That. Yesterday I was so disappointed. It's just something stupid that happened. Your uncle and I had agreed to have dinner together, and he didn't call to say that he would be delayed. Well, as it turned out, he had a good reason for not calling. So we talked it through this morning, and we are done with it. By the way, grandmother called yesterday. They're all expecting you for the holidays. I guess you'd stay a few more days before you go.
What do you think about John?
He's a handsome and polite boy. How serious is your relationship?
Well, we intend to move in together once I'm back from the holidays.
You plan to what?
We've been together for almost a year now. And he has this